Hi friends, welcome to Creating with Jovi and 100 Days of Pockets. In collaboration with Cindy A. Lewis, I have created a double flap pocket. And wait till you see how cute. This one opens up right here and there's a little tag inside, and then the same over here. Please be sure to check out my description box if you would like to have access to the booklet that Cindy created with instructions on how to create all of these pockets. All right, my friends, again today I'm going to be using my Cozy Autumn printable kit, and there are freebies in my Facebook group if you'd like to grab them. They coordinate nicely with the kit. I printed the whole kit out and all the tags and ephemera and everything in a miniature size as opposed to a full size. But this is what I'm going to use today. And so I thought I would take these and we're just going to measure and make sure they're actually going to fit on the page. Yes, they will fit on the page. All right, so I think I'd like to fold this edge, and then I want to leave the leaf exposed here. So I'll fold both of these edges. I'm going to take them, you could fold them in half, but if I fold these in half, it'll make them really just too small. So I'm going to just make a flap here. I'm going to fold it here, and then you still be able to open it up and have plenty of journaling space, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and grab my ruler and my bone folder. And I'm just going to score it at 1/4 inch. I think that should be plenty. I just want to make sure I'm leaving enough room to actually put a pocket on the back. Okay, got that scored. Now I'm just going to fold it over. Okay, same here. Okay, now I am just going to grab my glue and put a small bead of glue right down the edge here. And now I'm going to go ahead and glue these into place. And it's funny because I feel compelled to do this one in this direction, so that's what I'm going to do. And then I was thinking maybe this one can go in the opposite direction. You know, I don't want to cover that whole corner art there, so I am going to trim this. Hopefully I'll get it straight. Just going to make it a little bit smaller. Alright, my friends, here are the little flaps. They are super cute and super tiny. I cut apart some of my cut-aparts from the digital kit, and this I think is going to make a cute little pocket here. So I'm going to put a super thin strip around 3 sides of it. Guys, I feel like I said I'm going to put a super thin strip around 3 sides of it. I didn't finish my sentence. It was supposed to say, I was supposed to say a super thin strip of glue. Just so you know. Okay, we got that pocket on there. That needs to dry. And next, we're going to need a little pocket for over here. So I was wondering, Hello Autumn will fit. So let me go ahead and cut that out. All right, I got my glue on the back of this little pocket here, and I am going to adhere it to the inside of this little flap. Okay, my friends, those pockets are glued in. I have this little one. It says fall. This is a little fall tag, so we're going to pop that in there. And now it says Fall Gratitude. I think that's super cute. And then let me see what I can find that might fit in this one. It might stick out over the top, but I'm okay with that. There we go, it fits right in there. I think that's pretty cute. And if I want it to look cute when it's flipped over like this, I could take it and just put it in backwards. And then we at least see a little something right here. And then that closes and really you don't see much at all. So there they are. I think they're super cute, and I think the one thing I will do, since these are tiny pockets, I'm going to cut this out. It says Hello Fall. And it's just a little embellishment, so I think I'll take this and glue it onto the top of one of these little pockets. All right, let's see which one. Oh, I think it's going to go right here on the brown one. It's just too perfect, right? It just has to go there. And I'm going to do a little bit of stamping on top just to get some of the bright white to not be quite as bright, okay? I'm sorry if I just did that off camera, my apologies. So here we are, my friends. We have created a double flap pocket. This one opens up and it's got this tiny tag in it. I could put something bigger, maybe later I will, but for now that works. And then we open up this pocket and it's got this tiny tag in it. It says gratitude changes everything. Okay, my friends, so there it is. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to check out Cindy's channel and see what she is creating today. Thanks for watching. See you soon.